other good news is Deborah Medina, I've talked to her. She's coming on Thursday. She is swamped from 6 in the morning until 11 at night. She is doing interview after interview after interview after interview after interview on talk radio, newspapers, and TV. I mean, she is the hottest thing since, Corvettes and blondes. I mean, it is super, super hot what's going on. And again, it shows that fervor. The other big problem is, and she has raised, $300 and something thousand?
Right, which for a statewide campaign here in Texas, that's nothing. You've got Rick Perry and Kay Bailey each having millions of dollars.
But still, for a new dark horse candidate out in the middle of nowhere, that is big. Yes. Now, expanding on that, you are worried, as I am, about Glenn Beck, about Sarah Palin.
Right.
Their clear positioning of her as a spoiler in 2012. Explain that.
That's right. Well, folks, the New World Order is positioning Sarah Palin as the presidential candidate for 2012. There's no doubt about that. And right now, she's a rhino. She's just a product of the New World Order propaganda. But there's a chance she may become patriot. Who knows? But I want to ask the info warriors out there in the Tennessee area, Palin is supposed to be at a Tea Party convention, a national Tea Party convention, next weekend, the first weekend in February. I'd like for folks to get over there and call her out and say, look, Sarah Palin, you're going to come to Texas and endorse Rick Perry. You need to stop that. You need to not come to Texas, not do the photo ops with Rick Perry, not do a big press endorsement of Rick Perry, because your rogueness, at that point, Sarah Palin, your rogueness is over. There are going to be patriots nationwide saying, look, Sarah Palin, we know you are not rogue, and stop. Don't come down to Texas. If you're going to be
Perry, he says he's got new jobs. They're all government jobs. We lost jobs in the private sector. Perry goes to Bilderberg. Kay Bailey Hutchinson is a steering committee member. I mean, that's highest level globalist. I mean, Perry vetoed until the heat got on him, the legislature banning all the toll roads.
Oh, I know. Rick Perry is still pushing the Trans-Texas Corridor. He's still pushing NAFTA. He's still pushing all these globalist agendas, albeit more quietly. But you know how you can really find out where Rick Perry stands are by his appointments. He appointed Ted Houghton, the one sole holdout vote that voted pro-Sintra on SH 121 up in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Ted Houghton was at that point.
That's okay. Sintra isn't owned by Spain because Lewis Black of the Chronicle says so.
Well, there you go. So, I mean, if you look at the appointments that Rick Perry makes, then you'll know where he really stands. And that's what I recommend that people do. And Ted Houghton was a pro-Sintra vote back in summer of 07 on SH 121. Now he's the chairman of the Texas Transportation Commission. And Rick Perry handpicked Ted Houghton as Rick Williamson's replacement when Rick Williamson passed away to sit on this Texas Transportation Commission. So that tells you right there a lot of what you need to know about Rick Perry. So if Rick Perry has his way, he'd like to toll every road.
He's presided over the new franchise tax. It's really an income tax.
You name it. Well, we can talk about the Gardasil thing that he tried to do, slamming, trying to get all the girls here in Texas injected with this HPV vaccine that was a fraud, and the eugenics implications behind that.
But he's got nice hair and talks like a country boy.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, let's send him to the private sector. Deborah Medina not only has a possibility to win, she can win, and she will win if we just get up and get out there and get at the voting booth and donate some money to her campaign.
Well, she's on the show Thursday.
Awesome.
Right before the debate Friday, and she's on in the last hour, so we look forward to that, just like you were here with us today, Richard Reeves. Give her website out again one more time. MedinaforTexas.com, MedinaforTexas.com. Folks, donate. Get a button right here, a lapel button. Get signs in your yard, and let's win this election. Let's send Rick Perry home. Let's not even go through a runoff. We can win this election. We're out of time, and Richard, stay there. I want to talk to you after the show. But, folks, the issue here is you're listening in New York, you're listening in Tennessee, you're listening in Arizona, you're listening in Oregon. This is already getting people to run in their states on the Patriot ticket. And you can run as a Democrat, Republican, whatever you want. The point is, this is how we're going to take America back. We can do it. Just like countries in Europe are voting to get out of the euro. This is unpopular. But if we don't stand up and say no, we lose. Marc Faber, top economist, joining us with his very scary economic forecast. He was on right at the start of the show, 8 minutes in. That's coming up in retransmission now, one place, Infowars.com. Great job, crew. Get in game. Get it out to people.